Bueno, ahorita en la mañana, al final de la mañana va a estar con nosotros en 25 minutos Cassidy Snyder y el padre David Robinson. Ambos forman parte de JesuitNET. JesuitNET es una organización que trabaja directamente con AUSJAL en todo lo que es el área de proyectos en línea en AUSJAL y también como consultoría externa. La idea es presentarles un poco a ustedes el trabajo que están haciendo, verle las caras. Sabían de esta reunión hace 3 meses atrás, ¿cierto, Tatiana? Tatiana y Paula de la ITESO estuvieron presentes en esta versión de reunión de AJCU, de manera que nos pareció cordial poder tener a Cassidy con nosotros. Lamentablemente no pudo estar de manera presencial, pero bueno, la idea es que les presente un poco. Ella va a hacer la presentación en inglés. Si hay preguntas, tanto Fernando como yo después podemos traducir de vuelta o perfectamente ustedes pueden tomar el micrófono y hacerlo. Así que bueno, gracias. O si alguien tiene... Exacto, si alguien quiere ayudarme con la traducción de alguna pregunta, algún comentario, encantado. Mi inglés no es nada bueno, así que no hay ningún temor.
Okay, Kathleen, so you have the mic, so welcome. We are here, we are around 10 universities, right?
Somos 10, ¿no?
12. We are 12 universities here from Mexico, Guatemala, of course, Colombia, Dominican Republic, Peru, Ecuador, and El Salvador. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much, Carolina. And hello to everyone. What a pleasure and an honor to be at your meeting this afternoon. Thank you so much for the invitation to join you. I also want to let you know that Father David Robinson has joined me today. Father Robinson is fluent in Spanish. I am not. And so I asked him if he wouldn't mind joining, and at the conclusion of the presentation, if he would summarize some very key points we would like to share with you. So let me begin. For those that are not familiar with JesuitNET, we are sponsored by the Association of Jesuit Colleges and Universities in the United States. We have 28 schools. We have been serving the AJCU schools beginning in 1999. Our entire emphasis is on the development of Ignatian online learning initiatives. We also focus on fostering international collaboration and supporting the Jesuit Global Network by building collaborative global communities through resource sharing. Now, JesuitNET early on had a very good relationship with AUSJAL and the schools. And we did a number of activities and projects together. We shared a lot of resources. We had meetings together. And at some point over the years, we lost our connection. But over the past year, I have been trying to rebuild it. And I reached out to Carolina, and I reached out to Susanna, and I asked if the AUSJAL schools would be interested in working with JesuitNET again. And I was very happy to hear that the answer was yes. So we are trying very hard to determine what projects we could collaborate on to move into the future. I'll talk to you a little bit about JesuitNET priorities. So we focus on the AJCU schools. Ever since we began, we have helped our schools to develop the organizational capacity to offer online programs. And since the time that we have been working with them, they have developed over 267 completely online degree programs. They have more than 3,000 online courses available to students. The majority of our schools have online programs. We still have some schools that are slow to progress, but they are beginning to work on online courses. So we have a full spectrum in terms of how progressive they are in this area. With respect to global initiatives, what we try and do is support specific international projects that strengthen the Jesuit worldwide network and promote the sharing of resources. This has been clearly articulated to us by the president of the AJCU, who wants to share resources in order to share with the network what people are doing, to help them save money, and to promote collaboration and new ideas as we move forward as a global network. The third area that we have as a priority is the support of Catholic education. JesuitNET has been in business for more than a decade, and we have learned a lot by working with our schools. We've developed a lot of resources, we've developed a lot of knowledge, we've developed a lot of relationships with people at our schools. And so what we want to do now is we want to support Catholic schools that are outside of the AJCU network and share with them what we've learned in order to strengthen Catholic education in the United States. These are the different areas that we work on in terms of organizational development. When we're working with our schools, what we've tried to do over the years is help them to develop the infrastructure that they need in order to offer high-quality Jesuit online education. So when we're working with our schools, we focus on the processes, the policies, the resources in terms of the people that they have to have in place, and the skills that the people have to have, and the technology infrastructure. We've provided training programs for the schools in terms of faculty, helping faculty learn a systematic process for developing high-quality online education. And we also offer training programs for staff at our schools. What we found over the years is that our IT staff are very good. Our librarians are very good. Our graphic designers are very good, and our instructional technologists are very good. But a lot of times, they need additional skills in order to do their jobs in the context of online education. So we've provided these training programs to help them to expand their skills and be able to operate within their universities to develop and support online initiatives. We also offer online programs to develop online courses. So we're teaching faculty a very systematic process. And there are probably a number of you who have been in touch with us throughout the years and know about arcade seminars. And arcade seminar is the seminar we use to train faculty how to develop online education. In the past, what we did is we took the arcade seminar and we shared it with the AUSJAL network. And our arcade seminar was translated into Spanish, and then what our hope was is that you could take the seminar that was in Spanish and customize it for your culture and then deliver it to your faculty, make it available so that it would save you the time of perhaps creating something similar if you didn't have the resources to do that. So that's one way that we worked with AUSJAL in the past. We also shared our online catalog of online courses, and this was available at the AJCU website. So it listed all of the online courses that were available to students in our network, and we invited AUSJAL to post the courses that were available in their schools in hopes of possibly having some collaboration across the networks. So those are the things that we've done in the past decade to help our schools develop the capacity to offer online education. Within the last few years, we've had an emphasis on global initiatives. One of them that I think is excellent and we should be supporting is the AUSJAL AJCU Dual Immersion Language Program. I'm sure there are many of you there that are aware of this program, and it's been moving forward. It's been in existence now for a number of years, with thousands of students participating in this program and very little support in terms of resources behind it. I want to take this time to congratulate all of you who have been involved in this. It is an excellent initiative and one that I'm working on to support. I've been in touch with a number of the presidents at our schools and some key people in the AJCU network that I hope will, as we go forward, lend support and help us get resources to promote this program and continue moving forward with it. Another global initiative we are supporting is the Vatican Observatory. We are helping them to to collect all of their digital resources. And what we want to do is make those resources available to the entire Jesuit network. The Jesuit Digital Network is an initiative that Father Charles Curry is supporting. And you can think of the Jesuit Digital Network as a library or an information commons that anyone in the world in the Jesuit network can go to. They can access it through the network, and it would allow them to see resources and access resources and share resources that were created throughout the entire Jesuit network. By this time, most of you should be familiar with Jesuit Commons, which is higher education on the margins, where we're taking online education that has been developed at our schools, and we are sharing it with colleagues who are working with refugees around the world. We're repackaging it, and we are making it consistent again so that it works within the cultures that it's being offered in. And this is a very important project. And finally, the other global initiative that we're working on and supporting is the International Jesuit Ecology Program. It's called the Healing Earth. And on my next slide, I will show you the URLs for all of these projects. My last bullet there has to do with Catholic education. What I said before was that we've learned a lot over the past decade working with our schools and working with our colleagues, and our colleagues in Latin America are included in that. We have learned a lot from everyone, and what we want to do is not only share that with colleagues in the United States who work for Jesuit schools, but we want to help all Catholic schools and Catholic education. So what we did is we created a sister organization called Magis Learning Partners. And this group will deliver the same types of services that JesuitNET has delivered, but they will deliver it to schools outside of the Jesuit network. They will be available to any Catholic school that wants to develop online education or collaborate with one another regarding issues concerning online education. Modus Learning Partners, it's a new initiative and a new organization. So we are at the point now where we are trying to communicate to Catholic schools that it's in place to support them, and we are trying to identify Catholic schools who could use these services. So these are our priorities and some of the things that we've done over the decade. It's actually getting close to 2 decades that we have been in existence. So what we've done before and what we're doing with what we've learned, how we're moving into the future with these global initiatives, and how we're extending our outreach to Catholic education. We are very excited about the possibility of working with you again. And we are doing everything we can to move that effort forward. And so we hope in the future to possibly have more meetings like this with you. Oh, what's happened on this slide, I'm sorry, is that somehow or another the words, the layout is not correct. It would be good if you could go to some of these websites. So this is the Healing Earth website, the first one, and then this is the website for the Jesuit Digital Network. Here is the website for Modus Learning Partners. And then finally, I've provided you with the website for higher education on the margins. If you have any questions about these initiatives, each website will have people identified that you can contact. If you have questions regarding JesuitNET or Modus Learning Partners, please feel free to contact me. On this slide, I provided you with my email address. Carolina knows very well how to be in touch with me. I meet with Carolina actually every week. And I hope to continue that, and I hope to continue these conversations and have more of you included in them. And at this point in the presentation, what I would like to do is invite Father Robinson to speak to you for a few minutes on my behalf as well as his and all of our colleagues in the AJC network. And I want to thank you so much for inviting me today, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Father Robinson, are you there?
Sí, estoy aquí, presente. Ok, un gran saludo a todos. Pues no puedo decirles con palabras suficientes para expresar lo que está en mi corazón después de años y años, décadas en este punto de trabajar en proyectos educativos, que tenemos compañeros, que tenemos una familia de corazón en el proceso, en la visión, en la misión de educación para la gente más pobre del mundo y ahorita de los refugiados, los inmigrantes, tantas personas que han sufrido tantísimo en el mundo de hoy. Y voy a repetir unos puntos importantes de las transparencias, pero quiero pues, tener un diálogo con ustedes sobre cuáles son los problemas, las preguntas, las ideas, el proceso creativo que podemos continuar en este diálogo. Pues en la primera transparencia hablamos de AJCU, la red de educación en línea más o menos desde los 90s, y ahorita estamos todavía en el proceso de desarrollamiento en las escuelas del AJCU, pero también estamos enfatizando en todos los lugares la formación de iniciativas de educación en línea ahorita en todo el mundo. Y una colaboración. No estamos aquí como los líderes de un movimiento social o político. Estamos aquí como miembros de un equipo, de una familia que está tratando de crecer en nuestra capacidad para servir en la educación de la gente. Y por eso estamos tratando de crear y formar una red global para colaborar en la formación de comunidades y por compartir los recursos que tenemos. En las escuelas de JCU hemos participado en sus programas desde, como dije, desde los 90 y tienen casi 300 programas en línea, 3,000 cursos en línea, pero ahorita yo creo en todo el mundo de la educación en JCU estamos más y más enfocados en las iniciativas globales. Porque si no tenemos, nuestro superior general ha dicho año tras año, ahorita somos un equipo, una compañía internacional global y tenemos que entrar en una colaboración global con recursos globales. No estamos como en mundos privados y tenemos que entrar en un camino diferente. Y por eso nuestras iniciativas están más y más enfocadas en todo el mundo, especialmente con la gente pobre, la gente oprimida. Y como dijo Kathleen, ahorita tenemos iniciativas fuera del sistema jesuita, porque, por supuesto, educación existe fuera de nuestra red social y educacional. Transparencia siguiente. Estamos participando en el desarrollamiento organizacional, en los procesos, los recursos, entrenamiento, la formación de un equipo educativa para crear un ambiente de misión y de visión en la educación, en programas en línea. Y como dijo otra vez Kathleen, sobre todos los movimientos, todas las posibilidades en el mundo, en el Vaticano, en una red digital para preparar y ofrecer recursos en una forma digital, Jesuit Commons, hay tanta gente ahorita, como casi 1 millón de personas, refugiados de Siria y otras partes, y es una tragedia y estamos tratando de ofrecer oportunidades para que la gente tenga la posibilidad de crecer en su deseo de participar en programas de educación. Y también el proyecto ecológico, porque tratamos de entrar, como dijo el Papa Francisco, vivimos en un mundo, no vivimos como en un planeta privado, cada persona, tenemos una sola casa, ¿verdad?, que es nuestro mundo entero, y estamos tratando de sanar y servir en un sentido a todo el mundo. Y al fin, como los sitios de web, hay mucha información, muchos recursos para profundizar la idea y la información que ustedes tengan para crecer en sus propias iniciativas. Y ya esto es la información básica, pero para mí, pues quiero entrar como jesuita, como ser humano y como, yo creo, como un hermano sincero, absolutamente sincero. Para mí es la inspiración desde el noviciado, la posibilidad. Yo trabajé como novicio en la Casa de los Pobres en Tijuana y aprendí muchísimo sobre la realidad de la pobreza, por supuesto, pero también la realidad del amor, de la solidaridad, de la vida integral de los pobres y sus deseos para crecer en su capacidad social, intelectual, espiritual, etcétera. Y para mí es un milagro porque hay tantas cosas aquí en los Estados Unidos, no quiero decir en el mundo desarrollado, pero es un mundo en que tenemos muchos contextos privados, muchos contextos pues aislados de la realidad del mundo, y ustedes están participantes en algo pues profundo, inmediato y muy, muy, muy necesario. Y por eso si hay preguntas o temas que quieren expresar y compartir con ustedes, y si hay posibilidades en que nosotros podemos servir en sus iniciativas, por favor, aquí estamos presentes. Gracias a todos.
Muchas gracias, Padre Robinson, por su intervención y sus inspiradoras palabras. Ciertamente tenemos mucho tiempo ya trabajando juntos. No sé si en la audiencia hay algún comentario o alguna pregunta acerca de lo que presentaron. Bueno, quiero entonces, I'm going to change to English. I want to say thank you very much to you, Kathleen, and also Father Robinson, to be today here with us. We are going to continue to working on the meeting, but for sure we are continuing to touch, Kathleen, and I hope so too. In the next times you can work together with somebody, with some of their colleagues that are here present, not only with me and Tatiana and Paula. Thank you so much, and bye-bye, and have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Que les vaya muy bien en todo.
Gracias, Padre.